Today I have the privilege of reviewing the New King James Version Word Study Bible. Before I begin, disclaimer, I received a free copy of this Bible from the publisher exchanged for my honest review. The New King James Version Word Study Bible is a nice Bible, and the big feature, as shown here again on the cover, this 1700 keyword, what they actually do is highlight keywords in the Bible. For example, there's one right there. What exactly it is in the original language and the implications of it. What this allows the reader to do is have a better understanding of what the writer is trying to convey. This isn't exactly easy in some languages because there are certain words and phrases that they use that you can't really translate into English, or the best word we have really doesn't convey the full meaning. What this Word Study Bible does is draw out some of those deeper meanings or those understandings that the people during those times would have understood, but we in the United States and the Western world roughly 2,000 to 3,000 years later don't. Other things that I really like about this is the words that they have in those word study notes that I showed you earlier. They have a listing in the back, so you can find a particular word and get a better understanding of it. There is a brief concordance to help you locate certain words as well. They also have some tie-ins to Strong's, Hebrew, and Greek references. That's really nice because then if you have an exhaustive concordance, such as Strong's, you can go to that particular location and get a better grip of all the places where that word might show up rather than just a few places that this Bible has. Grid maps in the back. Nothing fancy as far as study notes go in the sense of a commentary or perhaps a cultural reference. A little bit in the study notes, but not a true study Bible as some others are. The one thing that I will say that really stands out about this is they put the notes in good locations. Unlike some study notes that can just bombard you throughout the Bible, this Bible doesn't do that. They're very selective about what they want to draw out, highlighting key passages and phrases, and also highlighting things that can help the reader grow. This guy isn't exactly light, so probably not the best in terms of portability. As always, the Thomas Nelson, guaranteed for life. Something goes wrong with the Bible, tell them about it, get you a new one, particularly if you are a heavy user. That's nice. A couple other things that I wanted to point out here, that being that they do have, I'll show you here in just a second, this really brief note, help you really understand what the Bible's about, give you some tips, things like that for this particular Bible. The other thing, too, that I'll point out, which a little surprised me, is, I hope you guys can see that real good. There you go. Get some downloads. Hey, why not? Free downloads, you know. Other than that, great Bible. Probably shy away from it if you want to do a true study Bible. Good stuff, but not great stuff. For portability, like I mentioned earlier, a little heavy. However, for devotionals, I think it's a really good Bible because what it does is bring out some of those words and phrases that I mentioned earlier to really put a good perspective on what is trying to be conveyed in the text. Sometimes it's very difficult for an English-speaking person to read a word that has been translated and assume, oh, it means this, when in reality, that's a part of it, but not all of it. And for a devotional purpose, if you can really get into that, it's great. Some people reference the Amplified Bible at this point to do that, but I like a little less clarity in the text and a little more clarity in a note, just because it interrupts my reading. This one doesn't do that, which is nice. That's why I give it a real good rating. For your own personal study, go ahead and grab one of these. Not bad. Probably find it on sale at some point. Other than that, it's a good Bible. Catch you later.